Hello everyone and welcome back to another storytime video. And today I am going to retell another story. Yes, I am totally original with the fact that I keep retelling stories this year. However, I feel validated in retelling the story because I haven't told the story in 8 years. This is the story of my YouTube origins. Now, to put it into perspective, I retold this story for my 5th anniversary on YouTube, and in a week or two, I will hit 13 years of making YouTube videos. So that kind of puts it into perspective. I didn't retell this story a few years ago for my 10th. I just reacted to my first video again. One day I might have to recreate the or play in the Minecraft world that I played in when I originally started this channel. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. But anyway, so my YouTube origins. So I had been kind of wanting to start a YouTube channel for a year or two before I actually did it. And with the fact that, well, I hadn't figured out what I wanted to do on there yet. At that time, it was just going to be like random skits and stuff. I really liked watching Smosh back then. And so I was going to kind of draw them as an inspiration. But, lo and behold, I found out about this game called Minecraft back in the summer of 2012. I start to play it, and I find this channel that doesn't make any content anymore. At least the last time I checked, like a couple months ago, called Xerain Gaming. Xerxain Gaming. I think that's how it's spelled. Let me do a quick check and see if they have uploaded anything recently. And the answer, unfortunately, well, they did upload something back in December. But aside from that, that was their first video they had made in 6 years. 6 or 7 years, and they haven't regularly made content in about a decade now, which is insane to me to think. But yeah, they're two British guys, or two English guys, and they were really cool to watch. And if you guys have been around from the beginning, then you guys know that I also took a lot of inspiration from Sky Does Minecraft and his whole thing. I remember I did watch some Tobuscus. A little bit. I think I kind of stopped watching him once I found out that he had that portal to heaven and all that. Because I was just kind of like, I just can't do this, because I had no idea what mods were at the time. So because I couldn't do it in vanilla, I was a little upset, and I stopped watching him at that point. Not because of anything he did to any women allegedly, even though that was horrible, if it is actually true. But, regardless, Sky Does Minecraft wasn't the first inspiration for me. It was Zareen Gaming, because when I first got Minecraft, and this was Pocket Edition, by the way, so on the iPad, I looked up Minecraft. Like, I put in Minecraft in the search bar on YouTube, and Survival Island came up as the top suggested search result, and I clicked on it, and so Zareen Gaming in their Survival Island series was the first one that came up, and so that's how I started watching them. And then a few months later, I stumbled upon Sky Does Minecraft's mod showcase. I think it was a Harry Potter one that he made. And then I remember Elemental Creepers as well early on. And that's what definitely got me into watching Sky Does Minecraft. So I remember Sky Does Minecraft before 1,000,000 subscribers, actually. And so those were a couple of the big YouTube inspirations. And I also did watch a little bit of the Sky Crew by themselves, or the other people that he would play with. But really, in terms of a Minecraft sense, those two channels, those three people, really helped, kind of inspire what I did. And, like the first video that I made on this channel, which is still up today if you want to watch it, it's called Shelter. Why is it called Shelter? Well, it is exactly because Sky Does Minecraft's first video, which is no longer on YouTube. He removed all that content when he retired in 2017. That was a sad day, by the way. I had just gotten home from work and open up YouTube, see that he uploaded, and I saw that he was saying goodbye and pursuing music, and part of... I didn't cry, but I was feeling emotional. And I wish that Zareen Gaming did give us kind of like a goodbye, an official goodbye, besides kind of disappearing off the face of the internet. Even if somebody like that said, "Hey, I am entirely burnt out. I can't do this or I don't have the desire to do this anymore," and all that, it would suck to hear that. My battery's running low. That's what that was. Sorry. It would suck to hear that, but at the same time, it it would be nice to have somebody say goodbye as opposed to somebody fading off into obscurity. Because Andre and Dan were very funny. And they made some pretty good content. Back in my early days when I said that everything was just rubbish and whatnot, I was basically mimicking them. One thing I did in the beginning is I kind of mimicked the people that I really liked to watch, like calling my first video Shelter. Um, and I did have the Tobuscus outro at some point in one of my earlier videos when I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And to get to the actual upload part, so that Christmas, I got Minecraft on the PC for, well, I got Minecraft on the PC for Christmas, and way back then, I didn't have a screen recorder, I didn't have a good headset, I didn't have all this stuff, so, my grandmother still had a video camera from when she wanted to videotape me playing football. In case you've heard me tell that story, then she was gonna videotape me playing football. So she had this video camera that I actually propped up in the desk chair on a tripod, and that's how I was able to record back then. It wasn't until a couple of years after I started that I actually got a screen recorder, and it wasn't until like 3 years after I started that I got a headset. For a while after I actually did get a screen recorder and could have decent videos, I was just using the computer mic because I had a laptop back then and still do. So that's kind of how I recorded and got my start into YouTube. And I had decided that Tuesday, before I actually uploaded my first video, that I was going to do it, and whenever I got the chance, I was going to record a video and start that doing that for YouTube. And the next day, I thought we had a snow day because all the public schools in the area had a snow day, and I went to a private school. And typically, the first day that the public schools were out, we would get out as a private school for a snow day as well. So that was typically in the rules at that point, and I don't recall having a snow day before that. So we would have been given a snow day, and so that Wednesday, before I actually uploaded my first video, so March 6th, 2013, is the day where I recorded my first 8 videos. I actually recorded 8 videos that day because partly because I was, well, I don't recall being bored, but mainly, well, if it wasn't because I was bored, but it was because sorry, I was very excited for what I could do, and I was having a lot of fun just playing Minecraft. I might have played Minecraft all day regardless of playing it for YouTube or not, but yeah, I mean, and it turns out we didn't have a snow day. I found out the next day that we did not have a snow day. So, that was fun. But yeah, I mean, those are my YouTube origins and who kind of inspired me, which it sucks, man. Minecraft content, aside from PewDiePie kind of making his series on Minecraft in 2019, it just, over the past decade or so, Minecraft content just hasn't been the same. And I think it's partly because of a lot of Minecraft YouTubers' pass, and that if you honestly look at a lot of their pasts, there's a lot of stuff like Tobuscus where some of it has been confirmed, some of it is still speculation, and I get that. Tobuscus, it's still speculation, kind of, but I mean, it seems like a lot more people than I would like did that, especially for the women involved, or the people involved that were victims. But yeah, I think that's partly what kind of killed Minecraft content. Um, and I think Stampy Longhead stopped doing YouTube because I think that was one of the few people that uh, still uploaded Minecraft content, at least recently. Oh no, he did stop. Yeah, I think he was one of the last ones that was actually a decent human that uploaded Minecraft content. I stopped doing that almost 9 years ago at this point. Feels so surreal. Which I'd say I'm a decent human, but I stopped long ago. I got tired of doing Minecraft content. But yeah, so that's my YouTube origins, and that's all that I want to say today. And so yes, guys, I do believe that will do it for this storytime video and Sonic storytime video. I will see you all later. Goodbye, guys. Thank you all for watching.